I know you're a big proponent of work smarter, not harder. Can you outline that for me in terms of your own words?
Sure. So one of the things I noticed growing up as a swimmer was that we just trained so much, which as a swimmer is brutal because you're like staring at a black line going up and down the pool for 6 hours a day. And so it was a question of who trained the most for the longest that determined whether or not you're going to make the Olympic team. Then I transitioned to being a coach, and then subsequently I even transitioned into being a physiologist. And then as I did that, I moved from being a varsity level athlete and a little bit of international exposure up to like multiple, at the Olympics a few times as a commentator, watching my athletes compete. And what I've seen is a fundamental shift. The fundamental shift is one of high volume work to now it's all about working smarter, not harder, where recovery has become a huge factor, where sleep is really important, where interval training has become more critical, where it's not trying to just do 80% all the time, but can you hit 100, 110, 120%, but then when you're going easy, go down into 30, 40, 50%, and then also layering in your training, your technique training at those moments all across the spectrum so that you learn how to handle the workload but still maintain good technique at the same time. So it's been really important for us.
Because one of the challenges we have in the personal training industry is many of our clients are 40, 50 plus, busy job, couple kids at home. So recovery is the struggle that many of them have. You're sort of in the same situation personally. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so I'm sitting here today. I did a half marathon yesterday just for training. My whole body is like shredded. I'm kind of dizzy. I'm not really paying attention to what Kevin's saying to me at the moment. I'm just trying to get through this interview. So it's a factor because like I did this run and then I got home and I have 2 kids. So I have to play the rest of the day. I don't get to lie on the couch. That's just not in the cards, especially because I want to stay married. So this whole idea of fitting it in is massive. And the idea that I would share with you is this: it's general adaptation energy. Your clients and you, all humans, have a certain amount of energy that they have that they can spend on either performing a task or recovering and regenerating. You can fill that energy level up through good food, through sleep, through meditation, through other recovery modalities, but then you can spend it by doing something like work, exercise, or just being stressed. If you have a psychological stress, that's going to suck energy from you as well. So really it's all about managing that general adaptation energy and thinking of the individual as a whole and managing their entire life holistically so that they can get better at everything that they care about.